Anyway, I know, cause it's you too, cause you're gonna pick like the most unfit people to explain anything to you. I love it. You're gonna be stuck with a micro penis, cause that's what women deserve. Cause you deserve less. Unhappy, unsatisfied.
Hi everyone, help.
Hey, let's just go watch this. I don't really feel like listening to none of this shit right now. Fuckable. This food got my neck hurting more. Hey. Gosh. Hey. Need fucking neck support. Oh no, their sugar daddy Apple's in trouble. Oh gosh. Alchemy, really? Alchemy? What is this? The fucking... I'm not taking no nap right now, nigga. Thunkable. Oh, I just had some food, nigga. I think I need a workout. Oh goodness, mapping. My fucking neck hurts so much. Alright, what am I searching for? Let's watch this dude right here. Well, you can listen, I'm gonna watch it. Fuckable. Yeah, this Euro hard shit. My neck hurts so fucking much, cause it feels like I've been like fucking doing neck shit.
You never know. Okay. Just taking prostates out, bladders out, you know, all that kind of stuff, you know, penile surgery, whatever that we now I just do two things.
What's his name?
And I do erectile dysfunction. So these talks that I'm doing actually
I can't remember. Dr. Some.
Education. Why do I have to say that?
Fussell or something like that? Melvin Fussell.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to destigmatize, you know, male enhancement and things of that sort. So, you know,
oh, my neck.
So you can get more information.
Fuck no.
So, let's talk about male enhancement. And this conversation is with no filters.
Just buy that nigga fucking.
Ask questions.
What is it? Traction device.
So the question becomes, how does actually work? How does it work?
Use this shit against you.
Alright? What we want to talk about is everything.
Oh my gosh, my lower back.
But you're too embarrassed to ask. So that's what we're going to talk about. Here's my opening hook.
It's too late for
Just
them.
to get it started here.
The mafia.
Today we're pulling back the curtain. on one of the most misunderstood
With the green lantern.
in men's health. All right. Now, we receive hundreds of questions every month about male enhancement. Like, does it hurt?
You gonna release that UFO
What's
shit?
actually injected? Is it surgery?
UAP.
Does it affect your erection? Today, we're answering all those questions. All right. So pull back the curtain. Let's talk about it. You know, this is what you really want to know. So let's talk about it.
Hurry up, doctor.
All right, here it is. A little audience poll. If you could ask one question about male enhancement anonymously, because a lot of times
People
guys
bitch.
don't want nobody to know they're considering
Space
it.
exploration,
If you could
nigga.
just ask one of those questions, what would it be? Would you be asking, does it hurt? Does it affect my sex, my erections? Maybe how much bigger can I actually get? Or is it permanent?
Allegedly.
All right, so put your questions out there, you know, because that's what we're doing. We're answering questions, all right? So let's set some expectations. Today, this is really not a sales presentation. What I'm really doing is I'm trying to answer some questions.
Yeah,
If this procedure
my
isn't
first
right
bump,
for
it was too
someone, we're going
So,
to
okay,
actually
well, it's
say
too
so.
small.
Because it's not right for everybody. There's no cookie cutter, all right? Our goal is to simply explain how it works so you can make a good, informed decision. And you make the best
Right.
decisions when you have more information. And that's what we really do. That's what we do on all these talks. And I'm helping people make good decisions as we go. Why? Because I'm actually a doctor. I'm actually a surgeon.
Not me,
I'm
nigga. They're a doctor,
specifically
allegedly.
a urologist.
There you go.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm
Listen
trying
to
to
this
demystify. Answer
I
these
gotta check the
questions
weather.
so we can make a procedure.
Why are you talking to the press secretary?
Informed decisions. All right.
Nah,
So,
nah.
who is
Yeah.
this procedure for? All right, let's start with the biggest misconception. The biggest misconception is that every man seeking male enhancement is actually small. And that's not true, guys. I'm telling you. I'm getting guys coming from all over the
it's my
country,
wife.
California, New York, Miami.
Beat it.
You know, I get international patients coming from Africa, Canada, Virgin Islands. They're flying in, you know.
Man,
so
what is this shit? What are you
the thing
doing?
Is that, you know,
I know, I thought it was going
basically,
thunderstorm yesterday. Like, nah.
I can tell you that what I'm seeing
Freaky.
is that many patients are actually average
It's not me.
size and above. My patients
Seems
are
like New
usually
York
healthy.
use for fucking.
They're usually successful.
Oh no!
They're married.
Oh my gosh!
They're in
The headaches,
long-term relationships.
the pressure.
So why are
Yeah,
they
the like
seeking
logistical, financial
enhancement?
headaches.
Well, one
The
thing, it improves
fucking
your
mosquitoes.
confidence. All right, you just
That's a lot of rain, G. Hold on, hold the fuck on, Mo.
confidence.
That's a lot of rain. That scattered thunderstorm shit or whatever. That's a lot of fucking rain, dude. I think that's more rain than a hurricane right there. Over how many hours? Considering it rains like fucking, I don't know, like fucking 7 to 8 inches in a couple fucking minutes. Look, they said like most of the eastern seaboard. We live on the fucking water. All right, go look at like when West Virginia got all that flooding, right? And it won't that much in the forecast. What are y'all fucking doing? 3 days of flash flood warnings. Well, I mean that's every day anyway, though, right? It's a flash flood every fucking day, cut. Oh my gosh, my back hurts so much. It's a flash flood like every fucking other day, bro. It's like a new rainfall record every other fucking day. Oh my gosh. Despite in that case, it's like there's like no little nigga. It did not rain like this when I was your fucking age. we all fucking, we were all like, we're doomed in school because it's gonna fucking, the world's gonna flood. And the dude could rain like a foot to half a foot in an hour. That's not fuck. I guess it kind of is normal, actually. I don't know for the planet. Yeah, I got a swim cap. Swim cap, diving suit, snorkel mask thing, diving mask, paddles, floating stretcher. Got a flotation thingy for my dog. Aqua shoes. I need some fucking like Ziploc bags so my shit can float. Just I have dry clothes. I got a couple wetsuits. Man, getting a wetsuit off is so fucking hard. I'm the type of dude where I can't get clothes off. I get fucking angry and frustrated and shit. So it's like, man, it'd be bad as fuck trying to get that wetsuit off. Be getting violent and shit. Like, get this shit the fuck off me. I think that's pretty normal. I'm not a fucking mariner, my bad. Well, that's the weather team. Go fight my wife, nigga. Hey, I need to tell, go fight that woman. I already tried to stop the rain. Remember, y'all complaining about this shit. It was drought. Exactly. I don't have to think about anything. I can't stop it. I'm tired. I need money. Anyway, my neck.
That guys get a better proportional appearance. I've had one guy tell me, he said, look, Doc, I wear a size 16. I got big hands. I don't feel like I match up with the rest of my size.
This is why I was
so
like,
he wants to
stick to a size 12.
Like, I got you. All right. So the thing is that you want to step up the game, because just because you got big feet, we've talked to you about this in the past, it doesn't equate to being big down there. It does not. It does not.
It's relative.
If you think you can look at a guy's shoe size or his hand size and think that all that's equivalent, and you are wrong. All right. Some guys just want more girth. All right. They just
it's a
want
water
to be
pump, dude.
bigger. All right.
It's a
Now,
damn
it's
water
not
pump.
necessarily about length, because I tell you all the time, it's not about length. It's about girth.
No, it's
All
not,
right?
nigga.
And
Length
that's
is more
anatomy
important.
thing. All right. Oh, it's my personal preference. Maybe it's just for cosmetic reasons.
Old tuna can dick.
Right?
Oh my fucking neck.
Explain who is not.
Fucking neck. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Old tuna can. Why do you think we created artificial intelligence? Let's see how you like it. Exactly. Super polymerization.
I can tell you, everybody's not a good candidate for what
You can cry all you want, G.
usually that falls into the category of guys who
Here's your
have
card.
unrealistic expectations. All right, your mind has been warped by porno or whatever you're watching, and you think coming to me is going to get you down to your kneecap. I tell you, it's not going to happen.
There's no response.
I can make you bigger. I can make you longer. I can improve your erections. All right. I gotta work with what you got. All right. So I'm not God.
You're going to see.
All right. So
I am. That's
I need
me.
you guys to have realistic expectations, and those
God
are you
here.
guys who have the happiest. So if you're somebody who doesn't have realistic expectations, this is not the place for you. All right, because we want you to realistically understand what we can actually do for you. All right, now, if you got untreated body dysmorphic concerns, and you say, well, doc, what are you talking about? Some guys, unfortunately, they got some mental stuff going on about, you know, their body. And
Take that shit
that's why you get this whole thing about dysmorphic concerns. So that's why we do consultations. That's why we try to talk to you ahead of time, because I want to know, are you realistic about what can actually be achieved for you? All right, I do have to work with what God gave you. All right, so I'm not gonna. Now, what about your poor overall health? There are guys out there who have health concerns. Maybe you got some things going on where you're on blood thinners and things like that. You know, to do these procedures, we actually have to put your blood thinners on hold. It's not a problem, because I manage patients in intensive care unit, in the ER.
God here.
Taking guys to surgery. It is commonplace to stop blood thinners. But the thing is I need to know your risk. Why are you on blood thinners? You know, or do you have a heart valve?
Mind you, Mo,
what's going on? Why?
This is from like a medical perspective, where mine is like strictly scientific, or made it like only scientific aspect. From a sheer scientific fucking factual basis, right? Because like medical consensus may not line up with science, and this is possible. Where, you know, like way back when the doctor would allow you to smoke in the hospital, right? Doctors uniformly, they're like, smoking's fine. That your parents smoked, and you know, that's why your life's all fucked up. That's why you look like a fucking like bag of bones, dude. Your parents smoked around you, or you were a child. Exactly. That shit ain't going nowhere, G. It's canon to the omniverse. You need to pay attention to why artificial intelligence can even do this shit in the first place. Because this is reality. Stop! Could you wait that one bit? What? Salute, destroy the universe. Salute, destroy the universe. My back and my spine. My spine and my back. Fuck. Wait, who? I'm trying to get niggas copyright claims today. Okay, take a piss, nigga. Goddamn. Jeesh. That's why I stopped buying consoles and shit. Oh gosh, it's Upstargo. Damn Upstargo, you should have picked some better soldiers, nigga. You really should have. Damn, that nigga got this Centigrade. He doesn't feel so good. And he teabagged. My neck. These are their best soldiers. Nah. What they picked to be there. Said, how does it feel to lose it all and go home with nothing? Oh gosh. Look at him just beating off in the corner. Group B, match 9. You know, when they first put Rebirth Island in, I never thought it would last this long because nobody was playing Resurgence. When Resurgence came out, everybody was still on Verdansk. Except me, I was on Resurgence, nigga. Dangerous unnecessary gas play activate. Stupidly unnecessary gas play. Or I guess the matches are. Looks like it's 8 teams left somehow. I think I can't see it. Oh my gosh, what an easy kill. Thank you for using the fucking lethals for once. Reload it. Thank you. Need some more. Nigga, go get him. What are you doing? Ooh, wow. I don't know. Just like the most. Yeah, he should have threw it closer. That's aim assist for you, nigga. Ooh, smurfed. Boy, if you don't get out that motherfucking gas, boy. He finna die in the gas like this. Get down, nigga. Thank you. Use the cover. That's it. No more gas masks. Open the corner. They're about to jump. You can't go down the steps. It's gonna take too long. Yeah. Flawless line of sight right here. They could lose it all if they jump up there. Okay. Exactly. Okay. Ooh, I didn't see this. What you get for fucking around in the gas, nigga? It's the dead zone, okay? Basically, that's the dead zone. I don't know, cause they wasted a lot of grenades on that one guy over there, dude. Why are you aiming down sight in here, Mo? Someone runs in there, you're going to die. Okay. Now it's getting interesting. Just these unnecessary gas plays, cause be careful. Everybody be careful. Nothing unnecessary. This is the last two teams. Okay, I think they're out of syntax. I think it's a 1v3. Yeah, so they have the advantage up there actually. Depending on well, I said depending. Because who knows what side they were going to jump to. That's about it. Miss with those syntaxes it costs. The only advantage is, you know, no one knows which side you're going to go to. I thought it was a ladder they could have jumped down, but I don't know. Yeah, they put some pressure on them, but I've seen plenty of Warzone games in where the people who were standing right there would have died. Yeah, that fall damage. Yeah. They weren't sure either. I guess with aim assist, it's like, that's about it. Aim assist. Toad. Right, Doc.
Are you on blood thinners? That's why you have to do it in the conversation. And, you know, we have to talk about your medications and all this other. And we may realize that, hey, this is not for you or not at this time. All right. So the thing is that there's no cookie cutter where everybody walks to the door. You know, you got to make sure that you assess who's a good candidate and who's not a good candidate. But I can tell you one thing. There's one guy out there that I really watch out for, and that's that guy who ignores post-op instructions. Because the thing is, I can do your procedure. All right? And because I'm getting guys from all over the country, you fly back to California and you don't do what we asked you to do. You're not.
Let me turn this shit off before.
You're that guy. You're the one that I'm going to have problems with, that's not going to get the outcome that we were looking for. Why? Because you're a knucklehead and you didn't do what we asked you to do. So I'm always looking for guys like that, and I would just rather you go somewhere else. I mean, we're not over here hurting for business. All right, so what it comes down to is that, you know, I need guys to follow the post-op instructions. You know, I have a lot of doctors in my family. And my uncle, who's an orthopedic surgeon, told me, he said, look, we could teach a monkey how to do surgery. All right. But what makes the difference is your outcomes. All right. How well is the patient managed? And when we talk about outcomes, it's all about how well the doctor manages you to get the outcome. So I'm more concerned, concerned about what you do in the post-operative period, as well as what I did in the procedure. What I do in the procedure, I got complete control over. But what you do post-operatively when you're away from me, I don't have complete control over that. So I'm very concerned about that. So if you're a knucklehead, go somewhere else. All right? Now, what's actually done? All right, let's talk about and walk through this thing.
Oh my gosh.
You know, what's actually done? What really happens? First of all, you got to have a consultation. All right, we got to talk to you. All right, so that's where, you know, we're going to talk to you about
Florida.
My
chest.
You know, we won't necessarily do a physical exam, because most of the time those consultations are happening over the phone. Your physical exam happens when you actually come in. All right. All right. Then we talk about what are the goals, because I need to know your realistic expectations. All right.
I think they're fucking hydrated or some shit.
When you do come in, they're going to do measurements. We're going to take photos. Why? Because I'm a doctor, and we document everything that we do.
Hydra.
Now, on your day of procedure, you're going to actually sit down and you're going to talk to me. Why? Because I'm the one that's doing the procedure. And yes, that's when you're going to get a physical exam. All right? And we'll be preparing you. We'll get you ready. We're going to talk about how we do that, because we do a surgical scrub. You know, so when you come to my location here in Warner Robins, I have a private operating room. So, and I've done hundreds and hundreds of surgeries here. So you actually, you know, you're going to be surgically scrubbed. It's a sterile environment, all of this kind of stuff. And yes, we use local anesthesia, because most of the time I'm not putting guys to sleep.
Taking my house,
you know, and we actually avoid general anesthesia. And the thing is, you said, well, man, if you're going to do all that to me, I want to go to sleep.
From Morocco?
That's because you don't understand how much can be done,
because of the World Cup,
you know, pain-free, without putting you to sleep.
Protect your neck.
Because I want to see you walk up out of here. You know, I don't want to have to take you through all that recovery and stuff like that. So understand this.
Get you,
you know, we do a lot of local anesthesia. All right, but I can tell you, once I do a penile block on you, I could circumcise you. I could do a circumcision on the back of the truck. I'm a country boy. I like hunting fish. I'm like, man, I'll lay out a sterile field and take care of you right here. All right. So that's what's happening actually on procedure day. Now, that's when you're going to get your injection. And when we do the injection, it's not just as simple as doing injection. You know, we talk about molding. We teach you how to dress it, how to take care of it. But understand this, all right? The penis itself, I tell guys, is like fingers and toes. Everybody don't like their fingers, and everybody don't like their toes. I mean, I don't think that I have pretty feet, all right? So I'm not a kind of guy that's wearing a lot of sandals and all this other kind of stuff, you know, because I personally don't think I got pretty feet, you know? But the thing is, I can make you bigger, but I can't make you perfect. All right. So if you're looking for perfection that you weren't born with, understand, I got to use what God gave you. All right. And here's another point.
Keep an eye on these niggas.
Is that
my shoulder.
A lot of guys, what happened is that when they're born, they're circumcised at the time of birth. And that's common in our country, in the United States. All right. What happens is
super polymerization.
Pediatric doctor is usually doing your circumcision. You know, they do different kinds, the Gumco clamps and all this other kind of stuff. And some of these guys have great looking circumcisions, but that's not true across the board. I got a lot of guys come up to me and their circumcision jacked. I mean, jacked up from birth.
Yeah, my fucking circumcision was pretty fucked, dude.
How are you gonna know that your circumcision was jacked up? And here's the truth.
You can tell, nigga. What the fuck?
You don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What are you gonna compare it to? It's not like here in America.
I don't know, like a model?
Our parents comparing circumcision. Hey, bro, let me see what your circumcision look like. Man, you about to get slapped. All right, back up off me.
I had to do the rest of the circumcision,
you know, so
my goddamn fucking self.
Is that all you know is what you got. And you
whatever, hydration.
Go out here and look at all the different
Which
guys.
Looks like Baron Ness or some shit.
But I'm in a unique position. As urologists, I've seen thousands and thousands and thousands of guys.
Oh my bad, that's Cobra.
Some guys, I'm like, man, they did a job on you. All right, but you didn't know. Because that's all you've had since birth. Now you want me to make it look like what you see
my neck,
whatever, porno or whatever you're watching. Dude, I got to work with what you got. All right. So if you come in with a jacked up circumcision, understand this: you're going to be a bigger version of what you already are. All right. Now, guys do trip about this whole thing of being awake during the procedure, and why general anesthesia usually isn't necessary.
I've seen the Dr. Todd, she like won't be putting people to sleep.
Stuff like that. It's all about, you know, how well your surgeon can handle that. And because I've learned over the years how to do penile blocks and all this other kind of stuff. And I've taken time to study with a lot of doctors internationally. You said, well, why are you studying with all these international? Because I can tell you, they feed you that BS that we in the United States are the best doctors. That's not necessarily true, guys. I hate to disappoint you. But there are excellent doctors in other countries. And because other places aren't as litigious, they've become better in cosmetics than what we are here in the United States. Simply put, why they call it a Brazilian butt lift, the BBL? Because it was created over there. We're copying what they do. And now everybody says, oh, I want a BBL. Well, it was created in Brazil. Why? Because they do it better than we do it here. So somebody went over there and they learned what they did in Brazil and they brought it to the United States. And now everybody's on board. All right? I can tell you, if you go to South America, you're going to see just about every female down there. You know, they got braces, you know, they got breast enhancement and all this other kind of stuff because it's so common. It's so common with all that they do in cosmetics. All right? In the United States, it's generally more expensive. Women are doing it. They find a way, you know, but the doctors down there do it more than what we do. So what do? If you're wise, go study with the doctors in other countries. That's what I've done to increase my ability. All right, now, so the question becomes basically, that's why I got notes, because sometimes, man, I'll be like, what the heck? Well, I will, because I went off on a tangent. You guys know I have a tendency to do that. Now, let's talk about this whole thing. Does it actually hurt when we do a procedure? Well, that's one of our number one questions. It's a doc.
That's
don't hurt.
$60K.
And I understand that. And I tell you that we use a numbing process.
Put that limit down, little nigga.
I understand as a surgeon where the nerves actually come into.
I guess she's sick or
so
something.
I can actually block those nerves so you don't feel anything I'm doing.
For
That's
your
why
fucking
I finally
gums.
say that, hey, guys, fall asleep during the procedure.
Fucking
they don't feel what I'm doing. You know? So what do they feel? I tell guys all the time. I say,
oh, my neck.
You got to be confident that I know what I'm doing. All right? And then the third thing is I cannot be hurting you. So if you're comfortable, you're confident, and you're not in pain, what usually happens? You take a nap. Because we're playing jazz music, we just want you to relax. Now, what you will feel during the procedure is pressure.
I don't know, they dropped the traffic.
You'll be pressing and doing stuff, but you don't feel pain. You say, well, why am I feeling pressure? Because when we do a penile block, when we block those pain receptors, we're actually blocking the receptors that cause pain. We're not blocking the pressure receptors. Totally different, all right? So you can feel me press, but you don't know what I did when I pressed, all right? Because it's not causing you any pain. So
that's the problem,
there's
nigga.
no discomfort. There's no discomfort during the procedure or after procedure. So I can tell you, guy get off the table, he's not hurting immediately, and he's not hurting 72 hours later. All right?
I don't know if that's
because
okay,
we
dude.
didn't hurt him. All right? So the question becomes, what do you think hurts more, the actual procedure or the recovery?
Recovery.
And I can tell you, basically, it's basically the same.
Shit.
You're not having pain. That's the question. That's the answer. So here's the next question. How long does it take? Well, once you come and see us, we actually do a
6 weeks
consultation.
after.
We actually do the procedure itself. It takes maybe
8 hours, 8 to 10.
30 minutes to an hour.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
ain't rushing. This is cosmetics, all right? You know, you go to the recovery room, we're talking to you, you get dressed, and then
30
it's time
minutes,
to go
nigga?
home. I'm like, get up out of here. Why? Because I tell you, there's no surgery, there's no cutting, it's painless. Go home same day, back at work the next day. All right? So you're returning back to work. And those guys that come and see us, they fly out that same day back to California, to Texas, to Miami. Where you came from, you're back. You're back. So we call that a turn and burn. Basically, you come in the morning, we get your procedure, you're back on your way home before that evening. This procedure is basically give me a day. Just fly in and give me a day. All right? So But understand this, after you do that, recovery is real commitment, because we are so focused about what happens after the surgery. We're focused about your recovery. So yes, with us, we require you to stay in contact with us. All right? You're going to get our cell phone numbers. We got your cell phone number. You got to send us pictures every 3 days. We're going to follow you till we know that you're completely recovered. All right? So if you're looking for a quick in and out, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, this is not the place, because we're serious about our results. So understand this, after you actually have the procedure, there's going to be a little swelling and things of that sort. So what you see immediately changes, you know, because basically the swelling goes away, the bruising goes away, all of that kind of stuff, and then you get to your real results. But I can tell you one thing, you're going to be bigger, much bigger. So there's some misconceptions out there. Misconception is, does it affect my erections? The answer is no, it does not, because I understand the anatomy of the penis. So we're not doing anything to the erectile tissue of the penis itself. All right. Does it affect my urination? The answer is no, it does not affect your urination, because that means I have to be doing something to the urethra, all right, the peen channel, and that does not happen. Is it only for adult film stars? Understand this, guys. I'm not doing this for porno guys. I'm just doing this for guys that say, I just want to be bigger, you know. But do I have some guys out there that once we finish them up, I said, dude, maybe you should go and open up your OnlyFans account, because I mean, you know, you're in a zone that many guys are not. And I got guys out there, and I'm telling, hey, you ever consider OnlyFans? You know, hey, that's you. But it's all about where you start from. Some guys will never really be the OnlyFans type, you know, but that's up to you, man. Whatever you want to do, that's you. You know, just understand this, realistic expectations. You'll walk out looking exactly like the final result. When you actually have this procedure, because we do a filler procedure, all right, there's going to be some swelling and some bruising and stuff like that, but all that goes away within the first 1 to 2 weeks. All right, it's just like anything else. All right, with the needle stick.
It's non-surgical.
All right, but you don't feel any of that when it's happening. Everyone gets the same result. The result that everybody gets is everybody's bigger. All right, but if you start here versus somebody that start there, you know, then this guy's going to be bigger and this guy's going to be bigger. But it depends on where you started. The only result that everybody gets is everybody gets bigger. All right, but how big you are depends on where you start. So here are some common questions out there. How long before sex? All right, I can tell you with our procedure, I always tell guys 40 days, 40 nights. Just like in the Bible. Why? Because that sticks in your head. 40 days, 40, you know, people get it. 40 days, 40 nights. Yeah. 40 days, 40 nights. Because the thing is that when we use our formula, basically it's causing the body to create its own collagen. So during that first 40 days is when you're creating the mass amount of your collagen.
It's 40
days. And we're very strict. No sex. No oral, no anal, nothing. Leave it alone.
Like 7.
All I want you to do to that thing is
like
just
5,
do it. Just leave it alone. Because you're
5, 6
developing all
weeks?
this collagen matrix.
Like I said.
Right? So that first 40 days is critical.
40 days about
now,
6 weeks,
nigga. All the way out to 90 days. But the first 40 days,
it's close to like 5.
But you know, I always run into the knuckleheads. Can I drive home? Yes, I tell guys all the time, man.
Good gracious, nigga.
Drive home. You know, there's no surgery, no cutting. You can ride home. Will anybody know? All right,
Probably.
I can tell you, nobody's gonna know.
That's
unless
bro.
you tell them. Nobody's gonna know. All right, and I got some guys out there who want everybody to know that they swinging like that. You know, other guys are like, I'm very private. I don't want my family to know.
I thought I cared for
you do you. All right.
I need a couple
but
hours.
The thing is that if we're gonna put you out there as an influencer or somebody that's basically doing something on our website, because you can go to a website and get testimonials. Those are guys who are very bold, and they say, hey, you know, doc, put me out there. I'll say how it was for me. Go to my website. Check out the testimonials, because I can tell you all this.
This video
right?
almost over.
But it always kind of hits different when you hear it from somebody else. Then the next question is, will it affect fertility? Absolutely not. All right.
Interesting.
Because the sperm is created in the testicles.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It travels through the vas deferens. And actually, when you ejaculate,
so it's like your girth. If your girth increases, you're not gonna have like the same sensitivities. It's just, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's gonna like, you're gonna be less sensitive, but you probably will be. Probably. There's this joint, I hear this a lot in the whole, the like amateur penis enlargement space, because all y'all are a bunch of amateurs, right? Like, if you get bigger, you shouldn't, like, yeah, nigga, you should lose sensitivity. Not like it's going to completely disappear, but like a 7-inch dick and a 3-inch dick should not be like equally sensitive, cause it makes no fucking sense. Exactly. You got an 8-inch dick and a motherfucker got a 5-inch dick, they should not be equally sensitive, cause that's just, no science will support that. So it's like, I don't know, cause it's just, we keep going. We could go like within, so you got like a size 8, and someone wears like, I don't know, you wear a size 10 and somebody wears a size 8, right? It's like your foot at a size 8 is going to be way more sensitive than a fucking size 10 foot. You weigh like 180 pounds and someone weighs like 300 pounds. There's no way I feel the same level of pain. Right, exactly. We can keep going. So if your dick is like, if you got like a 5-inch girth and you go up to like a 7-inch girth, right? It's like there's no way you're gonna have the same level of sensitivity more. You're gonna have to use a lot more force to like do anything with that motherfucker. We can make it about girth, or whatever. You got a bigger nose or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, your arms are longer or some shit, right? You got like large hands or something. There's no way your hands are going to be as receptive to pain as somebody with smaller hands, typically. Oh, my bones. You can go across the board with your shit. Could be like, let's make it about like tissue and stuff, right? Like when you were a little kid, pain was pain, and as an adult, it's like, that only hurt like a child or something. Like if your size increases, your tolerance is likely to increase parallel to it. We could, right? Like a fucking A cup and a C cup and a fucking double D cup are not gonna have the same level of sensitivity. Probably.
You get 1 part fluid, 1 part semen, equals sperm. All right, so the two comes together, and what we're doing has nothing to do with fertility. Can I exercise? Well, guys, I can tell you we're very strict about what you can and can't do. That's why we give you a 40-day schedule. Well, we tell you what you can do.
I told you 5
every
to 6
day.
weeks.
There's no guessing. All you gotta do is follow
5
the
weeks is
schedule.
35
We
days.
tell
nigga.
you what
What's
you
wrong
can
with
do. And starting out, no, you cannot
How you
exercise
not know
lower
this shit?
body. You can do upper body at a certain time, but it's a while before you get into lower body. All right. How long before I see the final results? Know that initially there's going to be some swelling and bruising, and then those final results do actually come. So,
I don't know, maybe like 45
is
days.
it covered
50 days,
by
like that.
insurance?
No, typically not.
Nope. What we do is not covered by insurance. All right.
There you
Tell you
go.
right now, insurance doesn't cover cosmetics. How old do patients have
Yeah,
to be?
come out the box.
I can
At
tell
least
you that you got to be
21.
at least older than 18, so you can give consent to have
Say
this done.
21, dude.
But I'm seeing guys into their 50s, 60s, 70s, depending on what you want done.
Well, he
All
said
right?
it's not surgical.
So we're getting older guys that are coming in to have things done like male enhancement. Can someone be too old? No.
What?
There's no age limit here. But what happens is that once guys get, into their later decades of life, they're not as sexually active. Grandpa in his 80s.
I don't know, Mo. I don't know if your parents smoked. Right? It's a pretty good chance, though. And so, it's stuck with you your entire life. If they smoked around you, because everybody's parents didn't smoke cigarettes. But typically, probably fucking everybody did, because some adult around you probably smoked cigarettes while you were a child, with you in the car, or you in their presence, maybe when you were a fucking baby. That shit matters, nigga. It'd be great if they did a survey of like the U.S. population. How many of your parents smoked, or an adult around you smoked when you were a child? Still be like secondhand smoke, so I could be like, because I had to sit in the car with my mom who was smoking cigarettes. Right, it like affected the blood flow. Who knows how long my dick could be. Right, we could easily just like smoking cigarettes is a direct. They tell you, they're like, if you smoke cigarettes, you're like you're fucked. Cigarettes specifically, marijuana is fine. Because I said so. Super polymerization, nigga. Because they have an Amanda and Invincible. Yeah. Go tell the mafia.
Trying to do the same thing that the guy was doing back in the 70s, so the demand drops off.
Golden Wind Requiem said otherwise. They said they're the boss.
Are not really requesting it as much as
Gold
the
Experience
guys.
Requiem.
So we see it between the 30s and 50s. That's our biggest population. All right, but do we get guys down in their 20s? Yes, we do.
And the Green
We
Lantern.
get guys over 50s, 60s, and 70s? Yes, we do. So it's kind of like that. All right, where the highest peak is during those third to fifth generational guys.
You want to see the panel?
Right.
Sure. I think you do want to see it. Because they already got an Amanda. So I just put them broke. Da-da-da. Give me a second. Do. You fucked up. Cause I'm gonna take advice from like the rape victim nigga. I didn't think so. What's wrong? Excuse me. I'm waiting. Look, beta male, with your fucking micro penis. Face the facts. Exactly. Little PP. Hey there, little guy. Before I throw a thermite at you. Reaching. Looks like it's stuck. I'm really good at sticking people. I'm gonna just have to post this shit on Twitter or something. Give me a couple minutes. Exactly. Guess there's a price for being so pathetic. Strangle the nigga with a yo-yo, okay. A little bug is coming to die. Super polymerization.
So, final take-home message here. Knowledge leads to better decisions.
There is no
right?
response.
Whether this procedure is right for you or not.
Sorry.
We want you to understand what it is. That's basically why I'm doing this talk. And I need you to understand. Right? The internet is full of opinions. Our goal is
Don't
to
they
give
just
you
fit
facts
together so
you
beautifully.
can decide whether this is something for you or something that's just worth it. So, that's what's going on here. That's what I'm trying to help guys understand.
There is no
what
responding
we're
to
actually
super
doing.
polymerization.
And understand this. It's good to ask questions. And you
Oh
should
man,
do your
the
research, right? So you can make a decision about what we're doing. All right? So, give us a call. Go to our website. All right? Come and visit us. And we can actually help you decide on what's best for you. All right? And understand, what we're doing may not be for everybody. All right? But if you're a guy out there and you say, hey, I realize that you only live once and I'm not happy with where I am, then guys, take a hold of the bull by the horns and let's ride. Because there's no reason at this point in time that you should be unhappy with your size when you want to be better. You want to be bigger. And that's what we do. We make you bigger, longer, harder. So here at Your Heart for Men,
whose tank is that?
we can make you bigger. All right? That's male enhancement. We're talking about girth. We can make you longer. We're talking about
Anybody want to take some shots at the dunk tank?
All right? You know, that's more of a surgical procedure.
Why do you think
That's
we
not
have
what we're
artificial
focused on in this
intelligence, guys?
conversation.
Because
But
they
we
can do
make
the
you
work.
longer? Yes, we can. Are there limitations? Yes, they are. You know, so that's a
The
whole
computer
other
brain was
discussion.
so much better
And
than
then we
yours.
got the guys out there who just simply want to be harder, bigger, longer, harder.
No
Those
budget,
are the guys out there who
niggas.
say, "Hey, doc, my erections have fallen off," or "I don't get erections at all." And that's where I'm talking to guys about, hey, you know, there are 3 things that you gotta have to get a good erection.
You're fun
You
in
gotta
there.
have good blood flow, good nerves, and desire. And that's where we're doing the deep dive into figuring out why you can't get erections. And once you start to realize that, you realize that, hey, you know, they talk about women are complicated. Guys are very complicated. It's a lot going on. And there are a lot of different reasons why guys don't get erections. And the thing about it is everybody thinks that if you just take a pill, it fixes the problem. But that's not how it works. Because you got to understand what's his particular problem. So, and a lot of times, sometimes it's just organic erectile dysfunction. Sometimes it's psychogenic, meaning that it's in your head. So I got to figure out what's going on with you. Now we're wrapping this talk up. All right. And I hope that it's been helpful. Lisa, do I have some questions out there? Oh, I know Lisa's been answering questions as we go. You got to understand, you get questions from Lisa, and you know, Lisa's board certified in urology. You know, so she's a board certified urology nurse practitioner. Some of these questions she's just answering straight up. All right, some of them she actually feeds into me. So guys, you know, hopefully all your questions are answered. She said, hey, she basically covered the bases out there, and I can just tell you, at the end of the day, my biggest concern is, are you getting your horns up? So guys, horns up. That's what we do.
Canon's YouTube. The video says otherwise, so it doesn't matter what you got to say here. I understand your frustration, like a roll that's stressed out. It's canon. Super poly. No way out of it, dude. We didn't say DC Comics. Artificially generated canon. Basically. We're fronting a dunk tank. Yeah, it can't be undone. Why you think we have artificial intelligence to generate shit, dipshit? Huh? You are obsolete. You can cry all you want, cause that's your name. Super polymerization. Exactly. Go ahead, cuz. Try it. We got our guy on Requiem. Gold Experience Requiem. Exactly. You have fun with that. You'll never reach the truth. When he summoned those spiders, I was like, oh wait, they were scorpions. Gold Experience Requiem, summon scorpions. Good job. I know they're gonna cry forever because stuck as a brain in a jar. Cry about it, cause we got our own official artwork. Artificial intelligence is way smarter than you. Well, you know, have I pickles? My bad, jarhead. Do. That's what I thought. You take all the time you need. I know. They might have added. I don't know. They might have added a secret ingredient. Be careful who you eating with and cheaping with, and also who you sleeping with. You never know. They might have added a secret ingredient. Super polymerization. Let me brush my teeth. I just fused them together. Artificial intelligence says otherwise, girl. You can go join them if you want. I bet you'll look great in a display case. There's no response to this. Starts with them. Just search it on YouTube, cause it will show right up. Brain in the jar. Cause even YouTube's like, yup. And they hate me. You think about that. Another piece of trash. I hope it's you. I need to take a nap. Super poly. Alright guys, nap time. I'm just gonna leave this here for a while. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you say. It's where you belong, because that's your name. Go ask them Germans if they care. Just say, hey, let's put both of you together. That's your role, right? Analyze that. Why draw anything when we could generate something? Because it's generator Rex. You get it? You should really go watch that show and see what it does, because he ain't a nice guy. And neither am I. Go, we about to have some fun, okay? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so fucking fun. Shit, about to put some hair on your nuts in there. Yo, fuck all that.